Greetings, felicitations, YouTube. I'm just getting everything set over, and we're here. That's not Troy. That's a blank screen. That's still not Troy. That's still just a... There it is. Okay. Loves playing tricks on me, I swear. So, do you guys know what time it is? Do you? Are you sure you know what time it is? Because I think I know what time it is. It is time for the memes. Agamemnon. Bring memes. I want memes. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Scorpion. Glad you could make it today. Let's not waste too much time here. Let's talk about what I wanted to get done today. Let's just... Yeah, I'm just curious to see what's available right now. Actually, there is an open game. I'm just going to dive on into it. I have no idea who this is, but it's a 1v1 at 12,400 funds. I feel like I'd never see that anymore. Oh my gosh, my opponent's already ready. Okay. Generic epic gamer's name. We're playing on the Anatolian coast. That's actually a pretty cool map. I like this. He's brought Menelaus, so I'm going to bring Paris. Let's freaking do this. Okay, so when I play Paris, I tend to go Renowned Phrygian Axeman, and we'll do 2 chariots. We'll do the Cyclops because I freaking love the Cyclops. But I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna bring any. Oh! He's repicking his army. Okay, he has a plan for Paris specifically. Okay, I'm thinking. All right, so that's 4 Renowned Phrygian Axemen. I'm not gonna bring Paris. Let's bring. He could bring Menelaus, so I'm not going to do the Fighter Vanquisher, but I will do a Fighter Ravager for Terrify. I'm gonna go Blitz. I'm just gonna go all Blitz all the time. So that's 4 Phrygian warriors. 600 is not a good number. I got the Renowned Phrygian Axemen. I got Phrygian warriors. I got the 2 heavy Trojan chariots. But you know what I could do instead of the 2? Well, no. I was thinking about bringing noble chariots, but Sparta can bring plenty of heavy infantry. Let's see what my chat is saying. There, I just popped it up on the side, so I can now see what you guys are saying. Oh, a runner. Hello, Ronnie. Anatolian Coast is a good map. Yep. All right. I think, actually, I'm going to ditch the Renowned Phrygian Axes. I have a new plan. These guys can swap. And so can the Shielded Spear Warriors. Okay. And so can the champions. 1 champion. 1 heavy Trojan. Oh, don't like that. How about 2 heavy Trojan, 1 medium? It's just nothing but chargers. I'm gonna charge straight across this battlefield into Sparta and just see what I can do with it. We're gonna raise the XP on the bottom tier here. There we go. 35 left over. I could get really close. I can get to like 4 funds unspent. I think this is gonna be good. I want to see your missiles take out the melee units. What missiles? Ronnie, I don't play Troy for missiles. I never play Troy for missiles. Okay, I'm ready. This is almost exactly what I tried to do. Actually, this is what I tried to do against Wipe in Game 5 of the finals. I had to bring Paris into Dardania, and I just went, you know what? I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory. He's gonna outflank me, so bringing skirmishers is kind of a waste of time. So I just went all rush. Full YOLO Paris setup. That's right, Aaroner. That's right. Wish me luck. This is a very pretty map. Is this, I wonder if I could find Field of Thanatos if I look around. So there's the lake. I think that's... No, that's Battlefield of Ares. That's definitely Battlefield of Ares right there. And then back here we've got... I don't recognize that one. There it is. Field of Thanatos. Yep, that's Field of Thanatos right there. Recognize that anywhere, which means this is the Crescent Canyon. This is the corner of the map, yeah. And then there's that nice little lake. And I bet you... Okay, if that was Field of Thanatos, then that means over there is a... what is it? Shimmering Woods? I think Shimmering Woods is the name of that map. I just love that all of the maps are kind of just like different cutouts of the same terrain. Oh, Ian! Chess tournament. That sounds awesome. Good luck to you, kid. Let's see here. So, alright. Now I'm thinking about my strategy here. Okay. Let's see how much this guy's paying attention. I'm going to go ahead and put my Phrygian warriors in hidden deployment. Hidden deployment, thank you. And I'm going to put my main spear line. Actually, let's put the heavies on the ends. I'm going to put my main spear line with the shields out in the front. I'm going to have them in Teenage Mutant Trojan Ninja mode here. Turtle mode. Why aren't you guys doing it? Okay, they're just being very slow. Okay, so they're gonna put their shields on their backs. We'll see if my opponent notices that. How many did he bring? He brought 697. I only brought 474 troops. Yikes. That's bad even for me. Okay, let's go ahead and put these two out here with the other chargers. That's my group 1. These guys will be my group 2. These guys will be my group 3. These two will be my group 4. That is a fighter hero, probably the fighter vanquisher. And let's do my chariots. Sparta. I need my chariots to find light spear runners, so I'm just going to put them over here for now. Do you know why the heavy Trojan chariot is the strongest? Because it's made of Trojan horses. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Trojan man! Trojan man! Armored spearman! Shielded spearman! Renowned Laconian axeman! Don't see that often. Achaean slingers! Reinforced chariots! In the scrubs! Don't put chariots in scrubs, dude. Oh, this guy did small unit sizes, didn't he? Yeah, this is definitely small unit sizes. That's why I feel like I have such a tiny army. I only have like, yeah, there's only 6 chariots in this unit. Achaean slingers. This guy brought 5 skirmishers? Alright. Time to go. And we charge up this way. How did you guys not group right? There we go. Time to start moving the chariots. I bet you there's some light spear runners next to this chariot. I don't think he realized I can see his chariot. I think he thinks that they're hidden, but you can't hide chariots. That's just not how chariots work. So I'm going to get my chariots over here quickly. Okay, let's... he's gone stationary, so we're going to throw a boulder at this unit. And we're going to keep advancing. Yeah, these slingers are going to do some damage to my, to these units. I'm actually going to go ahead and put them in... Oh, that was a good boulder. That was a great boulder, actually. Let's go ahead and charge some shielded spearmen. They're just shielded spears. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Chariots out this way. There's spear runners.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Let's just get right past these axes here. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, he actually did a good job trying to outflank me. Good for him, good for him. Send one chariot there, one chariot here. He tried to outflank me, but then he didn't follow through with the attack. Man, I tore up that shielded spearman, though. Holy cow. Alright, let's get this chariot. No, you stay there. The other one needs to cycle out. Yeah, those spear runners are pretty much gone. Oh, my poor Cyclops. Let's get my hero back over here.
Your warriors have been routed.
Wow, okay. Not bad. Where my Cyclops at? He'll be back. He'll be back. We're almost done over here. The shielded spearmen are not much of a threat. let's go ahead and attack them with my champions. Cyclops is back. We're gonna go ahead and do a boulder. Let's do it with these renowned slingers since they're just kind of sitting here for now. And I need a little bit more. Yeah, there we go.
Your warriors are rallying.
Okay, time to move the chariots. Let's charge that armored spearman. Okay, stop with the boulder. New boulder plan right here. Armored spearman. Rear charge this. And can we please get enough juice for a terrify? Got these chariots back. Don't put your chariots in scrubs, dude. Okay. I think I've won. Pretty much done here. Yeah, everybody's falling back now. Let's go ahead and hit the... Come on, let me get a terrify. He's doing a good job of keeping my my heroes' rage down. That's for sure. These guys are grouped, so we'll just chase them with the champions. The chariots cannot escape. There we go. Done deal. Done deal. I present to you the Paris Blitz. Nobody ever sees it coming. 91 kills, 46, 51, 23. A ton of work done. Keep in mind, these are small unit sizes, so kills are even more valuable here. 36 kills on the Cyclops. The reason why it routed so quickly is because smaller unit sizes also means less hit points for the bigger units. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Which epic generic names is that? Yeah, that was one of them. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Marshall says, I hate these guys with epic generic names. Well, I mean, I had that for a long time too, because there is no way to like change your name in Troy, and you wouldn't think to go anywhere else other than the game to fix it. Maybe you would think to go to the Epic Game Store, which I did, and I went to the Epic Game Store, and I've changed my nickname there a dozen times, and I still had the generic Epic name forever. It took me until I saw a post on a thread somewhere that said, change your name on Total War Access, that I finally got something other than just a generic Epic name. Let's see here. I guess they don't know how to change names. Yeah, it's tough. It's true, those are not good. We are the victors. Quick question, what hero will you pick if you know you're facing Phthia other than other main heroes? If I know I'm facing Phthia, then I'm bringing the renowned archer. I'm sorry, the archer blah blah blah. Archer skirmisher. That's right. Always archer skirmisher. Why? Because you need to kill myrmidons or you need to kill renowned Phthian spears, and this guy racks them up better than anybody else. That would be my pick every time. Yeah, you run the risk of getting caught by Achilles or just a simple fighter vanquisher, but I mean, that's what the chariot's for, you know. You put them on the chariot mount so you can stay away from Achilles, and you can lead Achilles on a merry chase and just shoot him. I mean, if nothing else, but you really want the hero to help you kill off as many myrmidons and champions of Phthia and renowned Phthian spears as you can. In particular, the unbreakable units, because you know they're not ever going to run away, and you can pick off between 2 and 5 with each arrow. So, and that's on a 6-second refresh, is it? Where's the missile damage? 6.5-second reload time. So every 7 seconds, there's 2 to 5 dead myrmidons, and those are guys that you have to kill. They won't run away. So that's why that. Anyway, let's talk about multiplayer. Specifically, I want to host a tournament. I really want to host a tournament. So that's what this lobby I just set up is for. These are the kinds of rules I'm going to be looking at. It's going to be normal battle difficulty, because that's where just about everybody's playing. 20-minute time limit. large funds, because I promise you, when this opens up, quick battle, which is what will determine the leaderboards, it's going to be set for those rules. 12,400 funds, large funds. And what else? Dry weather and daytime, because nighttime incurs a morale penalty on both armies, apparently, and I haven't found a way to mitigate that. And the weather being dry, because fog is like next to impossible to spectate. Rain is just frustrating for skirmishers, I believe, and skirmishers are already a frustrating unit. Large unit sizes or ultra, I don't know. I might look at what the Warhammer community says is better for tournaments, because this game is built on the Warhammer engine, like the Warhammer base code. D's Nutsing. I've played you before. I recognize that name. So I'm gonna stick to large for now, just so that we can, salvage some people's computers. I know people are still playing on potatoes. The maps will be selected by me at random. Not random. I'm gonna have a list of maps that are gonna be okay to use. And it's only in Coast is a good one. I'm gonna be pretty liberal with the terrain types. You'll notice that as well. So, because more so than any other Total War, terrain matters in this game, and I feel that in order to call yourself a successful multiplayer player in Troy, you have to be able to master the terrain. I don't like this this thought behind all the battles need to be on flat terrain with no features, no forest, no nothing, so that the only thing between the two players is their skill. It's like, okay, but part of the skill is in using the terrain. So use the terrain. If you can't win a battle when there's trees in the battlefield, then you're just telling me that you rely too much on chariots. Take advantage of what I give you. And yeah, 4,400 funds. Yes. Oh, hey, D's Nuts. Hello. Glad she could make it. Since you're here, I'm gonna go ahead and start building my army. I'll face you, and let me go ahead and put up a nice little screen blocker. How about? So he's bringing Lycia. Okay, I'll bring up the. How about? Oh, I know perfectly. Perfect. Everybody prepare to be casually hit on by Ajax. Boom. How you doing? Oh man, this is great. This is great. Okay, let me plop that. Here we go. Now I'm gonna pick my army. All right, so yeah, we'll play on Arkway. That works for me. Let's see here. 4,400 rule set. 2 chariots per size category. And sure, I'll do that. That's 3660. Okay. Okay, so I can't bring that. Oh, I know what I want to do. Yeah. Ronnie says, Ronnie says, the terrain does matter. You're absolutely right. I forgot to put my archers and skirmishers in the forest, and enemy centaurs just ripped apart my troops. Oh, ooh, yeah, that'll happen. Let's see here. Scorpion says, the Bronze Age chick magnet is here. With his epic dread beard. Okay, I'm gonna get back onto course here. How much is this? This is 68 plus 68. 12, 13, 60. It's times 2. 27, 20. 33, 34. 4080. Okay, that's it for... Wait, it's not. I could do one more. $40.80 plus 340 is $43.80. That's $44.20. Dang! Okay. So it needs to be 320 or cheaper. Oh, I hate these guys. I'll bring it. Why the heck not? Using my monies. Using all my monies. And I got 7 spots left. Oh, I only have 280 funds left. My money disappeared a lot faster than I was expecting it to. That's fine. Let's do... Man, 280 exactly? Really? I mean, I could. Yeah, I'll just stick to what I know. That. I mean, this is the weirdest army I've picked in a long time for Dardania, that's for sure. He's got the biggest shield. He's not compensating for anything. Don't you know he's great? Okay, so we're just gonna let my Lycian opponent figure out what he wants to do. Oh, he overspent. I saw that. I saw that overspend. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So yeah, when we do this tournament, one thing we know for sure is that I am going to be the ruled Tsar. Oh, you overspent again. I am going to be the ref, and I'm going to be the spectator, the sole spectator. Here we go. We're now loading into the battle. I'm going to go ahead and turn off chill jacks. Boom. I'm going to put the stream into performance mode so we don't have to worry about any lost frames on my end. And we're starting to load in. Ooh, what a muddy mess. I do love it being right on the water. Also, the terrain is right. This might be another... Oh, no, this is an island. This is an island unto itself. There are 2 other islands nearby. That's definitely a battlefield. I fought on that one before. This island is one I have fought on. I recognize the hill with the trees in the middle. I recognize that. I recognize that. That might also be a battlefield in the middle of this island. How close can I get? Well, I can't do the tactical view. We'll see here. Ajax picks a boulder, throws it at Aeneas. Aeneas dodges and fires an arrow at Ajax. The rest is live history lesson. I hate it when that happens. Clicking the ready button again and again and again. Oh yeah. Oh man, it gets busy sometimes. All right, so we got mud pit in the middle. Trees on his side of the mud. We've got an archer hero with 800 enemy troops, so I'm expecting to see plenty of heavy infantry to support the renowned Kopesh fighter line. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put... I think chariots have more options over here than over there. Yeah. I'm going to put Aeneas with my front line. Front line fighters. Here, do this order. Oh my god, they're one of those units that makes it goofy to stretch out a line. There we go. So that means now that I have them set, I'm gonna... Aeneas, I didn't have you over there. Get over here. Thank you. Alright, now I'm gonna hard group that formation. Control G, It locks that that symbol right there. That means I can just deploy them without. You can't change how many ranks they are anymore. Their formation is locked, and that's also useful if you do something like a deep formation with like archers or skirmishers right behind them, and then the archers won't lose their position when you move the whole group. Control G. It is a useful button. I bet you these guys are going to stretch out funny too. Yeah, they are. Watch the stats on these Dardanians. Watch. Over here. Watch this. Boom! And for, like, the green compared to the red. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, that's so worth it on these guys. So very worth it. Alright, I'm gonna do you guys over here. You guys over here. And you should be on this side, yeah. Here's a good example of a control G. Boom, boom, boom. See? Their formation stays. Very useful feature for those of you who aren't aware of that being a feature. Okay, this is one of the goofiest Dardanian armies I've made in a long time, but we're going to see how it works out. Though the chariots are over here, so we're moving this way. Alright, there's the main battle line. We got 4 renowned Kopesh fighters. You overspent on medium infantry, buddy. 2 renowned Lycian warriors and 4 renowned Kopesh fighters is more than 4,400. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll beat you anyway. In the tournament, if this were to happen, pretty much we'd just have to restart. It'd be a forced restart. And in the restart, I'm thinking the way I'd handle that so that people don't just abuse... Oh, get out of the mud. So that people don't just abuse that is to force you to pick the same exact army, and I tell you what to take instead. So in other words, I'd force you to take off the renowned Lycian warriors, and then I'd pick different units to put there. Alright, these guys are in trouble with the chariots right on top of them, but I've got support coming. Oh, okay. He's falling back. Sweet. My spears aren't in that much trouble then. Let's keep this... What the... There we go. Yeah, like that. Move that back out that way. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Please. Give me those javelins. Mmm, tasty. Tasty javelins. Okay, we got these renowned going that way. Alright. Okay, heavy Lycian chariots are really good in melee, so this is going to be a bit of a problem, a big challenge, but I'm going to give it a shot. And let's see if I can't get some support out their direction. Oh no, my coastal axe fighters, they've been javelined to death. Oh hey! Anatolian youths. Neat. Let's go ahead and fall back a little. That's why he was falling back instead of attacking. He wanted to try and ambush me there. That makes sense. And let's make sure I don't get too far into the... It did deal some damage to the Lycian chariots though, so we're fine. Definitely taking some extended javelin damage from this Oh no wait, that's the hero. Shucks. I should really just chase him. Not ideal. the situation I find myself in over here. But I can break through. There we go. That should be fine. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
Your hero is under attack.
Yeah, he should be. At least my fearless swords aren't getting shot anymore, but I'm pretty sure they're doomed. Renowned Lyci warriors are probably going to be too much of a challenge for just a single Dardanian spearman, but we'll give it a shot. I'm winning here.
Have been routed.
Yeah, well, that's a problem. Don't put your chariots in scrubs, dude. Yeah, he's run out of options on where to run, and now my chariots can get favorable engagements. He's gonna try and keep his hero alive. That's smart. That's what he should do.
You have lost a unit.
Yeah, that's fine. Is that another renowned Kopesh? Yeah, I guess he's got the renowned Kopesh to spare right now. That makes sense. You guys should turn around and face that. And you probably gonna have to solo that one. Definitely getting outflanked. How are we doing out here? Great, we're doing great. Ooh, actually not so great. Not so great, actually. I lost the chariots there. Yeah, this is a GG. I don't think I can recover this one. Get on that. They're not done? Okay, stay there then. Here, stayed. That's fine. Oh, they're routing. Do I have any abilities over here? Yes, we do. Let's speed them up. Let's shout. Or the blood of Heracles, I mean. Yeah, these guys are all routing. That's all routing. Okay, now we're done with those chariots. Get out of there. Any second now. It costs 75 rage, so I suppose that makes sense. Don't put your chariots in scrubs, dude. Oh, he brought his hero back just so he could shoot my guys some more. Aw, man. Making Aeneas do work here. Not that I think it's gonna matter. Pretty sure this is a done deal. I mean, this is what happens when you pick a goofy army. Goofy things happen to you. Alright, so I chased off the hero again, and I'm probably going to beat these chariots here. The problem is that I've got a big old infantry fight in the middle of a blood bowl, and I can't send my chariots into that. But I did break that. Let's go ahead and chase the hero. Let's get out of here. Or let's see if I can get out of there. Probably can, actually. Just gotta make sure that my hero gets away from the renowned Lycians. Oh yeah, he's got plenty of speed to evade them, so he's fine. Oh hey, I routed one of the renowned Kopesh. That's good. Really? No, he's still broken. Never mind. Ooh, okay, he's retargeted my chariots now. I thought he wasn't doing that, but he changed his mind. Yeah, I don't think their morale is gonna last. Oh, unless they get a morale buff from hitting this. They might. There we go. Are they really coming back? I guess they are. Anyway, let's just go ahead and YOLO the renowned axes and Kopesh fighters. Yay, we shattered that. That's cool. Downside is that I still can't do anything about the hero. He managed 123 kills, so there we go. Oh, everybody broke right before I could do the shout. Of course. Aeneas is one very, very lonely man who's about to face a bunch of renowned Kopesh fighters. Goofy things happen to goofy armies. Total War Statement of the Year 2021. Yep, absolutely. Somehow my chariots still have a chance of coming back from routing, but I doubt it. In this little batch of mobs. There we go. Are we done? I think we're done. We're done. Okay. Alright, next time I'll pick a real army. Fine. Fine. But also, illegal. You broke the rules, man. You broke the rules. You can't bring 3 renowned Lycian warriors and 4 renowned Kopesh fighters. Unfortunate, but hey, they happen. They're mistakes. And it's not like this is a real battle anyway, so. Hey! Definitely fighting in the mud pit did not favor me. And I didn't bring... If I brought some centaurs, I might have been a little bit better equipped to deal with the hero on the chariot, for sure. I brought Aeneas just because I love the guy, and I wanted to bring him. Let's see what's another battlefield of areas we've talked about a lot and seen a lot. We'll definitely see that in the tournament. Centaur Flatlands is anything but flat, but I like its symmetry. I'm not so sure about the terrain features. They might prevent routing units. Yes, the renowned Lycian axe warriors are medium. Yes. Yep. 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 Let's see here. Let's get somebody else in here. This time I'm gonna open up a spectator slot. I'm leaving. We're gonna do this, I guess, kind of like King of the Hill style. So no, D's nuts. Come back. I'm leaving the room. Oh wait, I just closed out the room completely. Let's host it again. Boom, there it is. I've opened up one spectator slot. That spectator slot is for me. We're gonna get one person in here. We're gonna play on Centaur Flatlands, and it's gonna be D's nuts versus whoever takes my slot when I leave, so I can become a spectator. That's what we're doing. Okay, so you're in. You stay, D's nuts. I'm leaving, and I'm gonna come back as spectator. I hope. I hope. I hope. There it is. Oops, I did the wrong button. I pulled a death. I pulled a death. Here we go. Let's try this one more time. Spectate. There it is. Excellent. Excellent. Everything's just the way I said it. Okay, so we're looking at... These nuts. He's thinking about playing Mycenae. Interesting. So one of the big questions I have that I'm still trying to determine, and the jury is out, like, there's so many possibilities. Picking armies and how to do army picks in a fair way, and how to encourage people to play with as many factions as possible. This way we don't just get like the same, like Phthia, Dardania, and Sparta, like over and over and over again. So we think the way to manage that is, ooh, good pick. I like these club warriors. I love them. I'm going to put up the army blocker, just so that nobody can cheat on you. Let's see. Let's do in honor of the Lycians. Do I have a good Lycian blocker? I don't think I do. No, I don't. But I'll tell you what I do have. I do have a goddess, an absolute queen, the princess. Boom. There we go. That'll block the army picks. There we go. So let's get one more person in here. Scorpion, is your power back? You should play D's Nutsing. Should go against them. We're doing this King of the Hill style today, so we'll play battles until somebody loses, and then you shift out for the next person. Yep, I pulled to death. I definitely pulled to death. Yeah. So, army picks. There's a slew of ideas. Let me go look at the Discord where I've been planning this. And just talk about like all the different ideas that are out there. It's okay if you don't have the Ajax and Diomedes DLC because you can still fight against them. They're still making noise outside trying to fix the poll. Aw, big shame, big shame. All right, so let's see here. Who else is here? Did we have Marshall? Is Marshall around? Anybody can play D's Nutsing. Anybody can. While we're waiting for another opponent, let me look at the different types of army selection rules we've talked about. So we've talked about using a pick and ban system, but we're still trying to figure out how we would make that work. Maybe either the winner picks first and then picks a faction that the loser can't play as, or the other way around, that the loser picks first and then picks an army that the opponent can't play as. We've talked about the system that Forsaken Spartan used, which was where you send me a list of like, I don't know, between 6 and 12 factions that you want to play as in that order, and you have to play them in that order for the tournament. We've talked about just sending your pick to me before you see what your opponents pick at all. That way you're not making a counter pick. You're just picking a faction you want to play as. And then when you go into the game, that's when you show what factions you've chosen, and if they match what you told me, then we're all good. If we did a pick and ban system, the way I'm leaning on it is that when the bracket is made, I'm going to seed it based off of just my general perception of everybody as a player. Because I've played against almost everybody, I feel like, at this point. There are very few people that I have not played against in the Troy multiplayer community. It's actually kind of awesome. I'll seed you guys based on where I think you are skill level. And for game 1, whoever's the bottom seed, I'm thinking, will pick first and then pick a faction that his opponent can't play as. And then whoever loses battle 1 in a game will do the same for battle 2, where they pick first and then they pick one faction their opponent can't play as. And on top of all of this, no matter what, you cannot repeat a faction in one set of games, in one set of battles. And I think the language I'm going to use is a set, which is player 1 versus player 2. They play a set, and each individual fight in a set is called a battle. So best of 3 battles is one set. I think that's the language I'm going to try to stick to using. Let's see here. Yeah, I would like to avoid people only playing the same 3 factions, though, so pick ban system will probably need some tweaking if we did that. Also, there's the idea of just going completely chaotic with it, and I just randomly pick your faction for you. Let's see here. Aaron says about tournament game overlays, who versus who is green and red, 0 to 1 counter. I'm not sure what you mean by 0 to 1 counter. Who versus who, I'm going to seed people based off of my perceptions about them. Who is green and who is red? I don't think that matters. If it does, please let me know. Yeah, I think loser banning a faction for the winner makes the most sense. So let's say you go into game 1 and you play as Dardania and you win. So in game 2, your opponent says for the second battle you cannot play as Ithaca. So that means in battle 2 I cannot play as Dardania nor Ithaca, and I have to pick something else. Okay, I'll pick Sparta, and let's say I lose that one. So then for battle 3, I cannot play as Dardania or Sparta, but I can play as Ithaca now because my opponent can't ban that from me. That's pretty much how that system would work. The Trojan Chaos Tournament. Who has how many points? It's 12,400 funds, if that's what you're talking about, Aaron. Viewers need to see who is playing who and what is the score. Score? Oh, you mean like an overlay, like that shows... I see what you're saying. I could probably make something work with just using Streamlabs OBS. I could probably do something like... I mean, very similar to how I have Penthesilea blocking the screen right now. I can do, or like the camera frame and the chat box frame. I can put an image on the screen that's literally just like so-and-so 1, so-and-so 0, if that's what you mean. So like best of 3. Yeah, exactly like that. Aaron, do you want to fight? D's Nutsing needs an opponent. Come join. Come join in. The room is Jarl's YouTube. There's one slot available, and we're doing it King of the Hill style today. So if you beat D's Nutsing, then you'll stay in, and the next person has to fight you. Oh, you're sewing? Okay. Well, all right. I guess I can get a rematch. Yeah, I'll fight you, D's Nuts. Get a rematch. Give you a chance to actually, do the 4,400 rules right. Let's do... I'm just going to set this into performance mode real quick before I forget. I'm going to leave. I didn't look at your army, I promise. I hadn't been looking for quite some time. And I'm just going to join in as a player. And if somebody wants to pop onto the on Death's Discord and just like be like, hey, we're looking for opponents, just go ahead. Okay. I'm not doing Dardania again. Let's do... You know what? Okay, we've been talking about this faction all week. Let's do it. Let's talk about Hector of Troy. He's been disappointing lately for a lot of people, and I totally understand why. But I'm gonna try my darndest to make it happen. Okay, I still have the Penthesilea blocker up. Let me see if I can't brain map something out. That's 3,100. Okay. Wow. The medium and light infantry pool for Hector is very thin. A lot thinner than I remembered it being. I was at 31, so I can do... Wow, okay. Yeah. And then... Oh, you are too expensive for what you do. Well, actually... Yeah. I could definitely do this. I think I can make that work. It's still very thin, And I might be better off with the Corabantes, but I think I can work with this. Yeah. Let's just make that guy scarier. Okay. I think I'm ready. What is this picture blocking the screen? That is Princess Leia of Troy. But a total badass. I love her. All right, let's just dive on into this. Let's do it. I'm gonna. Timer is down. Let me go ahead and hide the screen blocker. Boom. We're going into performance mode on the stream. Boom. Boom. Also, I'm curious, is anybody watching at 720p or better right now? I'm just curious to know if anybody is watching it at a higher quality, and if it's working out for you. I have the bandwidth to be able to do 60 frames per second streaming at 720p, and I've set my bit rate to try and deliver that. So I've had to raise my bitrate, but if I raise the bitrate too high, I can go past my upload speed on my ISP, and if that happens, you're just going to get a buffering mess. So I'm kind of curious to see if 720p is working for you all. Thank you. Does it give you guys the option to watch it at higher resolution, or does it stop at 720? We have an archer hero on Chariot, I'm betting, and he brought 786. All right, I'm thinking Club Warriors. I'm glad I brought less chariots this time because of the map. There is a 1080 option. That's interesting. Okay, because I'm not offering up a bit rate that can do 1080. So it's interesting that it gives you that choice. I'm mostly just gonna try and keep my stuff together rather than getting myself all spread out, since I'm already outnumbered and I almost certainly have fewer units than he has. So I'm gonna leave it at this. But yeah, like I said, it's interesting that it even offers 1080p. I know I have OBS set for 2K in general, but I'm only offering up a bitrate that can handle 720. I bet you the 1080 is also just buffering every few seconds. I mean, that's how it should be anyway. There's a heavy chariot over there. We've got Shielded Clubmen, Minotaur with 4 XP chevrons, Armored Spearmen, at least 2. There's probably a third somewhere. Chariot just disappeared off my scopes. Let's go send my chariot to explore. And let me also do a little bit of exploring like this. Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm feeling confident against that. Let me just go ahead and start moving up. Okay, we got 2 chariots. There's the hero. You know what? I'm gonna move through. Here we go. Don't put your chariots in scrubs, dude. Okay, he's moving over to the other side. Get back over here. Uphill position and a Minotaur is going to be an interesting encounter for these guys. Oh, and there's a Club Warrior. Yep. That complicates things over here. Not by a lot, but by enough. Let's get these guys up. Let's go ahead and chase this guy out of here.
The foe has sighted your hidden
Man, I got really
moves.
close before they got seen. It's gonna hurt though, that's for sure. Ooh, hey, got a little bit of morale hit on him. Here comes the Club Warriors. Let's intercept. Vanquish. Stay on him, stay on him, stay on him. I'm not going to be able to really do much about that, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll hold the line here for a little bit. He's just going to come around behind me and shoot up all my guys. So let's fall back here. Uh-oh. What you got? Who's this? Is that another Club Warrior? Alright, so these spears are pretty much doomed. That is another Club Warrior. What's up?
Your warriors are losing heart.
Yeah, they'll just get into the trees and they'll be fine. Alright, don't put your chariots in scrubs, dude. Yeah, my guys are getting torn up by Club Warriors. Dang, okay. I think I lost this one too. We'll see though.
Your warriors are rallying.
Yeah, shoot. Let's pop that real quick. Definitely get those Club Warriors out of here. They're routing. The trees are a huge boon right now for dodging all of this enemy fire. Yeah, that Minotaur is going to tear me apart though. Yeah, he saw the spearmen coming. His Club Warriors are probably going to come back soon.
Your warriors have been routed.
That's not good. Yeah, my chariots got beat here. Minotaur's doing work though. That's good news. Let's just keep chasing here. Okay, broke through here. Keep chasing that. Vanquish. Ah, shoot, they're in the trees. And the chariots are free now, too. Keep chasing. Rear attack that. Almost done with the Club Warrior here, and then I can rear attack this armored spearman, but we're getting shot, which is exactly what he wants. Okay, we've got another break here.
You have lost a unit.
That's my chariots in the trees. Okay, that's broken. We can now attack that. We should attack that. Vanquish. That's done. Let's go ahead and fight. Ooh, yeah. This is actually good news for me. So long as they're not, like, running needlessly, I can do tons of damage to these chariots.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Minotaur has arrived. Let's turn around and face these Club Warriors real quick. He's activated Aristea. Hey Ian, how was your chess tournament? That's a terrible formation with which to attack a Minotaur from. But let's go attack those clubmen anyway. Vanquish. Fight those Club Warriors. think that worked out pretty well. I love some Savage Roar. Let's go ahead and Aristea so we can heal some. Vanquish. Kill more Club Warriors. This Hector's Chosen out here in the trees is doing work. 160 kills and counting against Club Warriors. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that the tournament didn't go well. Didn't go so well. That's what I meant to say. Vanquish. Cleave. I think I pulled this off. Another Vanquish. Come on, Clubman. Okay. Minotaur is almost out. Chariots are a done deal. It was a Savage Roar, but I think my morale is a little bit too strong right now. Cleave. Don't you escape me. Okay, we've routed their Minotaur. Let's get the... Oh, gosh, the hero is now shooting me up. Let's not let him escape. We're gonna push. We're gonna push here. Oh man, I'm taking a ton of casualties right now. It's like the only thing that's left is his hero. No, that's a bigger threat. Vanquish. Oh no, my Minotaur's running. I'm not as worried about Clubmen as I am about Spearmen, so let's just fight that. Let's fight here. Keep chasing. Please get rid of that Minotaur for me. Pretty please. Oh, he's unable to attack. He activated Bull Rush. Big mistake. Big mistake. I never use Bull Rush. Alright, but now he's actually able to fight. But he's dead. We killed it. Okay. Just keep chasing him. He can't shoot everybody else. Cleave. Attack those Clubmen. Maybe I can get my Minotaur back. Clubmen are not going to be enough for even a tired unit of Hector's Chosen. Okay, so that means we definitely got our... let's activate Vanquish. We definitely got our Minotaur back. And he's also got his ability ready, so all I have to do is get him close. These Clubmen are going to rout just by the sheer sight of him, however. Does this increase speed? Yeah, I'm going to use the Bull Rush. Okay, they shattered anyway. Let's use the Bull Rush just to get over there. Keep pushing that guy. We're going to take all of his ammo off of him, but at least it's being spent on them and not on anybody else. This is close. This is real close. Yeah, you got to be real careful with the Minotaur. Let's stop letting them get shot in ranks. Now you can only really kill one at a time because their numbers are so hurt. We need to get down here quickly. Let's activate Vanquish. That should speed these guys up. Oh, I used it too early. That's fine. That's fine. These Armored Spearmen are going to get tore up by the Hector's Chosen. We're up to 206 kills on my Chosen now. Yeah, he just tried to go right past my my clubs, which is wise. Okay. Let's get... Now it's just going to be a chasing match at this point. But he's almost out of ammo. It's going to be a big story about can I just keep... Can I keep him contained? And I don't think I can. He's almost out of ammo, and then he has got no choice. This is his last shot, so he has to use it. Unless he thinks he has somebody regrouped somewhere that he's running to. Also, he hasn't used his last arrow. I wonder why. Okay, there it goes. And that should swing the balance of power, because now he has no ammo. Honestly, at this point, just control all. Here we go. All he has left to do is try to dodge and juke and take the engagements where he wants to fight. But those spots are few and far between. Savage Roar. Vanquish. And that should break. He's done. Woo! Hector, ladies and gentlemen. Hector. Oof. Oof. You know, actually, I'm gonna save that replay. That was a good one. That was definitely a good one. Let's see here. Replays, autosave. Let's rename that. Hector Strat 1. So I'm gonna name that Hector Strat 1. GG, these nuts. That was good. That was a very, very good fight. I loved your picks. I loved the Shielded Clubmen. I loved the Club Warriors. I was surprised to only see 2 of the heavy armored spearmen. I was expecting to see much more of them. The 2 chariots I thought for that map was a bold move. I only wanted 1 chariot because there's just so many trees. But yeah, let me talk to you about how much I love Hector's Chosen. 218 kills, 2 XP gained. And this one, 62 kills, 2 XP gained. They were tearing apart the armored spearmen. I think also the Minotaurs, where a lot of that XP gained came from. They did most of the damage there. They killed the Minotaur even. Man, oh man. My Minotaur even picked up 1 XP. I only spent 2 on him. 41 kills. Most of that was the work, though, he did against the chariots. Definitely that. Okay. Yeah, Scorpion, I thought it was over, too. He said, that looks like a GG, but I did bring it back. You need to be careful with the Minotaur. That Bull Rush is a maneuverability. Yep, exactly. You're currently grinding for my USS Lexington in World of Warships. All right, enjoy. Game's almost done. I didn't want to use too many armored spearmen. I get it, but they're also one of the best tools you have is Mycenae. Let's look at the Mycenaean roster real quick and talk about heavy infantry. So, if you're not taking armored spearmen, it's because you wanted to bring maybe you're bringing 1 companion or a guard, but really it's because I mean I just like the armored swordsman. 160 weapon damage. Didn't they used to have a javelin? I guess not. I keep confusing them with the Phthian heavy spear, but on paper, the armored swordsman should win all the time, but it's not what happens, unfortunately, because of the spear bug. The spearmen are a better unit. Also, they can swap to charging mode, which is really, really useful. So that makes them just as useful, if not more, than an armored charger. Consider this. Armored spearmen have 115 base damage, and an armored charger has 108 base damage. When you swap the shield on your back, you get a damage buff. You get better at doing damage. So these guys, as chargers, do more damage than the armored chargers. The speed, though, won't be as fast. That's what you lose out for it. Melee attack gets a buff. Melee defense comes down a little bit, yeah. And the charge bonus won't be as good as 32, but it's still a fantastic tool there. So honestly, I think you're just better off taking either 3 armored spearmen or 2 armored spearmen and a guard or a companion, with heavy infantry as Mycenae. But they also suffer similarly in the way that Hector suffers. Once you've picked your heavy infantry, what do you have left? Well, all of your medium and light infantry options are 750 and below. The Club Warriors is an absolute must-take. But your medium infantry, it's like shielded spearmen, shielded clubmen, or regular spearmen. It's not a great list. The shielded clubmen's your best bet. And that's not great. I mean, they're good. 110 weapon damage for 650 funds is really good. But like for example, here's a 500 funds medium infantry that deals 125. So yeah, it's tough to... Let me compare those two. So I've got the Anatolian Swordsman picked, whereas Mycenae, 150 funds more, and you're getting a lot more armor for it, though. The 65 armor is really good at 650 funds. A little bit more in the combat stats. Charge bonuses doesn't matter for shielded units. Yeah, I don't know. It's a so-so. It's a trade-off. It's definitely a trade-off. I don't want to bring too many of them because I can do really cheesy things with them. Yes, they are a very cheesy unit. Okay, let's get another opponent in here. Deez, you'll step out. Let's get somebody else in here. Anyone else? Anyone at all? Aaron, are you done sewing? Scorpion, is your power back? Ian, are you done grinding? Anybody will do. Let's see here. I'm gonna go Ithaca. I haven't played Ithaca in a while. Let's play Ithaca next. Ithaca's a fan favorite. Death! Nice! Perfect! Awesome! I'm playing against Death. Okay, and he's picking Sparta. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. So, in honor of that, there you go. You'll have to get the next one, Ian. Don't rush. Don't rush. Do what you need to do. Okay. Ithaca. Oh, we got to pick the map. The Cyclades I remember liking. Ooh, that's a bit too caged in. I don't think that's going to work out. No. Choke Point Heaven. Oh my god, the Deadwood. Death, are you okay with Deadwood? Let's do Deadwood. This looks like chaos. I mean, I know I'm playing Ithaca and I can really, really benefit from this crazy looking map, but you've got light spear runners, right? You could also take advantage of this. We're doing Deadwood. Let's just go. Let's just freaking go. Look at these positions. Oh, man. This will be fun. This will be fun. Wait a minute. Why do I have a spectator? Get out of there. Air runner. No. We're not doing spectators. Just watch the stream. There we go. No spectator slots for me. All right, let's... okay, I've got the... No. If you got time to spectate, you got time to fight. Honestly, the reason why I do that is because worst case scenario, it just slows everything down. You know, it can just cause too many problems. So I'd rather just go ahead and watch the stream. You're all in 2 years. Total War Rome 2 multiplayer battles. Really? You think I'm going to be doing that in 2 years? I don't think so. 2 years from now, I'm going to go back to Rome 2 multiplayer battles. I can't even, no. Just finding ways how to surprise you. Well, you're good for that. You always find ways to surprise me. You always find ways to surprise me. Okay, let me focus on my opponent. Facing Death, he could bring Menelaus, he can bring the memes, he could bring light spear runners. I do have a counter light spear runners, though. He could also bring a Cyclops. If I do this, though, I can... You know what? Alright, let's go... Let's do this. Let me look at that map again. Let's not do that. Let's instead... Oh my god, half my funds are gone. No. How about... Yeah! There we go. Okay. Okay. Nobody would see this guy coming. That's the map again. Do I really wanna? Do I really wanna? There's no way. I have to... There's too much... Light spear runners. Light spear runners. Are mythic units counted in the 4,400 rules? No. They're tier lists. Just like you said. Cunctuator. Cunctator. Cunctator. I like that. Cunctator. Weird name. Okay. I really feel like I'm going to be vulnerable to light spear runners, no matter how I pick this. Alright, what's 770 times 5? 3850? Is that right? 700 times 5 is 3,500. Plus another 3,500, so 3,850. 3,850 plus 770 is 45. Okay, so I can bring that. Oh, I think I have a new idea. Okay. A plan is percolating. This is wacky, but I've been doing wacky builds all night. This is something I've never tried before. I'm gonna go for it though. Sparta's a tough pick for uh-oh. I can't start. I think I'm glitched. Death. Death. I think he's gonna come back. Let's see if that fixes it. What do you say on Ithaca medium chariots? I like them. I think they'd be a really good counter pick to light spear runners on any map other than this one. On any map other than this map, the reinforced skirmish chariots would be a great unit. Here, let me pull up their stats real quick. All around, just good numbers with the 50 charge bonus and 82 base damage, the 60 damage javelins with 19 of it being armor piercing damage. I think it's a good unit. I like their javelins. It won't. I mean, it might beat a regular medium chariot from the rest of the Greek roster. It might. Okay, we got it to work. Perfect. Perfect. I think. Yeah, there it is. There's the countdown. All right. Let me go ahead and turn off the Mon. And by Mon, I mean Sparta Mon. There it goes. Weight class definitely matters. It definitely matters, but Ithaca does not get a heavy chariot. So, yeah, they can't do anything against heavies. I think in this matchup, their most important job is light spear runners, but we've got trees everywhere, and where we don't have trees when we're advancing, we have mud, and a ton of it. So there's a big mud slick in this battlefield, and then where there isn't mud, there's trees that we have to cross through. So either way, we're dealing with terrain we don't really want to fight in. I think I do want to fight down here, though. I think. As opposed to up here. And the thing is, the army I've picked, I get to dictate where we play. There's this really big, awkward mountain right in the middle of the battlefield. Now, I've fought here before in a very interesting... I fought Death on this map before. We played here. I picked Mycenae against his Hector, just like our last game, actually. Just like the game I had with D's. He was playing downhill as Hector. I was uphill with Mycenae. I created this this knockout punch charging group that was a Minotaur, 2 guards of Agamemnon, and I think, and like 2 armored chargers or something. My main line was basically just like club warriors and heavy swords. I think it was a pretty fun fight. Let's see here. So all of this can get Vanguard deployed, and I'd rather be fighting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is my strat. This is my plan. This is what I'm doing. I don't often do this, but when I do it for a purpose. Do these guys have? They don't, so they're going to be visible too. This would be a really good position to defend. Not gonna lie. Let's see here. Well, the Amazons don't get infantry, and Sparta doesn't have archer heroes, so each faction has something and lacks something. Yes. Except maybe Salamis. Or Parazons? Is that Penthesileia's Amazons? Parazons? Alright, I'm ready. He brought a defender, it looks like 906. Okay. Okay, I don't see any of his forces, which means he probably can't see any of mine. This is how every match begins when you're playing against Ithaca. First thing you have to determine is, where's Ithaca? Are they over here? Are they over there? This is Death right now, looking around the battlefield. Is Ithaca hiding in these trees? Is Ithaca already behind me? Could Ithaca be on top of that mountain in the very, very back, with the only a small little ramp with which he can go up? Is he behind the giant rock? Is he in front of the giant rock? I'm also playing hide and go seek with Sparta's army, of course, but I can already tell he's not down here, and that's good news for me. If I get lucky, I might actually find... if I get really lucky, I found something! I found something! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal my position. He's probably coming up here. Probably. How many troops? 906. I was hoping he'd put his spear runners out here, and he still might. He still might. He doesn't know I'm here, so... there's a chance. There's always a chance. Okay, there's... facing me. Like that interesting. Why are they facing that way? Protecting his rear? Or is he trying to defend?
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
Ah! Spear runners! Found the spear runners! Hey, what's up, spear runners? How you doing? How you doing, boys? Hey, lads! Come back. Where are you going? Come back here, you three. Come on. I knew the spear runners were going to be down here in the mud. Why? Because they are a light infantry, and light infantry do not care as much about the mud as everybody else. Who were they throwing javelins at? Can my units see the... I think my warriors of Ithaca can see the spear runners. It's not forest camping if the whole map is forest. Correct. I see Laconian swordsmen. Alright. Okay, so these guys are seen too, so I'm going to go ahead and move them up. Like so. 4 Laconian swordsmen. We got armored spearmen. We have a cyclops. We got renowned slingers. We have the 3 spear runners, which I've already seen. Cyclops is a problem.
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
There they are. Nice try. Yeah, here comes the boulders. We are throwing javelins at the Cyclops, so that makes me happy. It is Javelin Day here.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Alright, we're already fighting a Cyclops. And we get muddy, and muddy, and muddy, and muddy. Here comes the swordsman, and the armored spearman. Okay, time to order some attacks.
I will.
This is going to be fun.
Destroy the foe.
Oh, boulder fail. But also slingers. But also slingers. Let's get him in here. Time to throw some boulders on my own.
Losing heart.
Don't throw that boulder. Throw a boulder here instead. What? Where are you guys going? Get back here. I think this boulder's going to be a fail too. Oh, no, it definitely worked.
Your hero is under attack.
Okay, that's not so great, actually. However, these guys have some pretty decent sword damage. They're winning in melee. They're winning. Another boulder fail from Death Cyclops. Let's see if I can manage an epic boulder here. Go ahead, Cyclops. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, they didn't like that.
Thy Ares, your warriors are rallying.
Seize the moment against that spear runner. Let's get these two guys to throw javelins in the back of this. Let's get the Cyclops to attack it. Renowned Island Skirmishers, ladies and gentlemen. Making clowns of light spear runners.
I will.
Give me a boulder right in there, 6, as they getting tore up by my island skirmishers' swords. Got to. Rear charge. Rallying cry. Let's get some more abilities out of them. Seize the moment against that unit. Attack it. Cyclops. Yes, keep them on the run. I pretty much have a lot of my units on like fire and forget right now. Here we go. Let's collect another Ithaca sword here. Throw javelins into that for me. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Your warriors are rallying.
Did that guy just yell dynamite? That's not period appropriate. Let's make sure these guys don't come back. You keep chasing that, that's fine. Well, they're actually gonna outpace you, so you can turn around. Let's throw javelins here. You got a Saratoga class aircraft carrier. Good for you. Another boulder fail. Let's see if I can fail with a boulder too. Hey, Cyclops. Boulder duel me. What? No, that's not what I said. No. Cancel. He's throwing the boulder anyway. Cancel. I don't think the cancel worked. Oh, yeah. They're giving these guys a javelin bath. You're not going to catch that, so the heavy spears can stop. Go over this. Let's throw some javelins here. Turn around and attack that. Broken. Whoa! That boulder was a little bit too close for comfort. Point blank boulder. Boulder duel me. Ah, missed. Let's get these guys over here. Don't need to keep shooting that. That's inconsequential at this point. Those guys, they could come back. Not worried about them, though. Let's get out here and fight this guy. Oh, hey, these guys came back. Javelin bath for the Cyclops. Ooh, he felt that one. Cyclops duel.
Spawn of Poseidon.
Who's left to throw boulders at me?
Doing it.
Figure this out in point blank. Here we go. Clock 'em. There you go. Javelins. Let it rain the javelins. Oh, I didn't get the last boulder off. That was fun. Holy cow, I'm saving that one. That was javelins beat. Oh, I didn't get to save it. All right, I'm going for the autosave. Hold on. Javs beat spear runners. Oh my god, 61 kills apiece for both of them. Man, that was fun. That was fun to watch. The Renowned Island Skirmishers, a skirmishing unit, a missile unit that saw the light spear runners coming and went, bring it on. Bring it on. Holy cow. That was fun. That was great. Oh, man. Scorpion says, yeah, I think skirmishers are surprisingly good in melee, often winning engagements that are above their pay grade. This one was not above their pay grade. Those are like 800, 900 funds units. They might even be 1,000 funds units. But the point was that even with the light spear runners coming at them, they took it and were winning. Spear ear runners are pretty fast. I see what you did there. To be honest, I don't like Total War Troy, but at least I got it for free. Good for you, Ian. What a trap. That Cyclops boulder action, though. Man, that was a lot of boulder fails. A lot of boulder fails, but we both got through it in the end. 101 kills, Laconian Swordsman. Really something to be proud of. Heavy spears, decent numbers all around. And even though the light spear runners were handled, they did get a number of kills done against heavy sword skirmishers and warriors of Ithaca. Heavy sword skirmishers were just a meaty part of the line for me. They did manage some kills. This one picked up an XP chevron. 126 for this warrior of Ithaca. 218 from chasing down those slingers, because why you bringing slingers? Well, you bring slingers so you can shoot up unshielded foes, presumably. And Ithaca can definitely bring some spear running units of its own. But knowing that the light spear runners are out there, I just kind of wanted the Vanguard deployment, and really the renowned Island Skirmishers. Oh, I'm proud of that. Alright, you're out for the night, Scorpion. Thank you so much for coming. Glad we had you anyway. Okay, so Killer, that's it. You're out. We're on to our next opponent. Air Runner, I know that you've got time for me. I know, because you tried to spectate my last battle. My Cyclops missed all the boulder. I know, Death. I know. Heartbreaking. Oh, who's this? Oh, it's Ian. Nice. 'Tis me. Bring it on, Ian. I like the new name. Let's see here. We're going to pick a more open map. Oh, no? No, it's not you? Okay. Let's go Dry Bottom Lake. It's not me. Okay. Let's see here. I have no idea who this is. If you're in my chat, speak up. Let us know who you are. Looks like he wants to bring Hector. In that case, I'm going to bring Hippolyta? Penthesilea. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's go Penthesilea. I don't know if this person's in my chat or not, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on my screen blocker just in case. Let's do, since I'm bringing the Princess Alea. There she is. And for my hero, definitely this. It's 28. I can afford some more medium infantry. I mean, why not? Okay, we'll go with this. Yeah, it was doing the same thing to me when I was looking to just spectate. Alright, so I have no idea who LL7 model is, but bring it on, LL7. Looks like we'll get you in the next one, Ian. We'll get you in the next one. This battle's about to start. Alright, can turn Penthesilea off now. Let's go into performance mode. Boom. Did you already decide when the tournament is going to happen? No, we haven't. That's actually one of the reasons I'm doing this stream right now, is trying to get a feel for how many people I can get at this time of the day. Most of the time when I'm streaming Troy, I'm doing like evenings, like a weekday evening, most of the time. But I tend to notice with the Warhammer community, most of the tournaments happen in like the morning to afternoon slot of a weekend, like a Saturday and Sunday. So I'm trying that out right now. So that's why this stream started at 2 o'clock. All right, so my opponent brought Hector. I think that's Hector. It looks like Hector. It might just be a fighter or a defender. And he brought 733 troops. Okay, let's see here. Boom, select all this. Okay, so there's a mud bowl in the middle, but I don't care about the mud. Speed and combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored by my large units. I'm gonna put her up on this hill like a hero. Be a hero up here. There you go. Let's see if it's... Yeah, I did it right. Okay, so that's my group 2. The Stone Slinger by itself will be group 3. These two are group 4. Okay, and we've got Trojan Slingers, 4 of them. We've got Champions of Troy, Guards of Troy, Champions of Troy, Hector's Chosen, and Hector. Alright, that's a very straightforward army. It's definitely a lot for me to take. It's full of, like, the best units of the Hector roster. He definitely outranges me, and he's keeping his forces close together. So all these things are playing in his favor. We're going to, however, bait him to attack by using our hero to kill some, not guards, how about champions? Let's go kill some champions. And actually, y'all can come back. Let's just not get into their skirmish range. He wants to stay on that hill. I know he wants to stay on that hill, and he probably also wants to avoid the mud. Infantry players, they tend to be afraid of the mud. They feel like it's going to kill them. But the funny thing is, it really isn't. So I'm going to go ahead and use my superior range on my Archer Skirmisher hero to kill the most expensive, most dangerous units in his armies and just, let's get into some Hector's Chosen, shall we? I'm going to force him to try and move up his Trojan Slingers, and then I'm collateral. I got some Guards of Troy. I'm aiming for the Hector's Chosen, however. Let's see if we can keep getting some collateral kills. Yeah, there we go. Penetrating the first line, the second line, and getting into the third line. That's exactly what I wanted. He's going to try and get his slingers onto range for my hero, and I'm just going to move back from that. And shoot them all at the same time. Here comes the slingers again. Let's go ahead and move. Notice his path. He's deliberately trying to avoid the mud. He's also not shooting at my hero, which is also very interesting. Alright, yeah, my troops are in... Okay, I think my opponent quit. I think he didn't like my how I was playing, so he decided to quit. Alright. He said, so it's 10 p.m. for you right now, it's 10 p.m., or is my 2 p.m. your 10 p.m.? Pretty sure my opponent just raged quit because he didn't want to deal with me kiting his army that I had a ranged advantage against. Or his power went out. I mean, there's always an easy excuse, you know. There's no chat in the game, so we'll never know. I don't think my opponent was somebody who was in the stream. I think that was just, you know, sometimes there's just things don't work out, you know? It can happen. Basically, the worst case scenario there is that he brought an all Hector beefy try and kill me army. A fairly predictable build, but when he saw that I wasn't just going to charge uphill into his units in like a suicide scenario and just use my superior range advantage to try and pull him into attacking me, he just decided to quit rather than fight. Okay, so right now it's 9:45 p.m. in Italy. Okay. Okay. Alright, Ian, you're up next. If I get anybody else pops in here, I'm going to kick him out, I promise. It's all you. This slot's yours. Oh, you got into a short battle? Oh, okay. Well, if anybody else from chat pops in, I'll let them fight. But if anybody random shows up... Oh, Aaron can't see my game. Interesting. Let me remake the lobby. This one's going to be called Jarl's YouTube 2. And not Dusty Cliffside. We've seen enough of that one. That one's too dull. I like Enyo's Passage. No, maybe not. Field Thanatos we've done a lot of lately. There's Air Runner. I like this one. We're going to do Hill of Despoina. Hill of Despoina. And he's already got his army picked and selected. I'm not taking Penthesilea against Air Runner. That's just not going to work out for me. Who's somebody we haven't seen yet today? Have we seen Dardania yet today? I don't think we have. Wait, I played Dardania in the first game. Yeah. Argos it is. We'll do Argos. Alright, let me go ahead and get my screen blocker up. And with the most meme thing I can do, the most ridiculous meme I could show on this channel, really. That right there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sure, D's nuts. Yeah, we can get you back into the rotation if there's no one else, but I think Ian's going to be in the next game. Let's see here. Nah. Well, or we'll come back to the hero slot. That's 24. This is 35. And that's it for heavies. That's 26. 26 plus 14 is 40. That's... yeah, that's it for mediums. So that's 1,500. 30. 3240. 37, 38, 20. Yeah, let's give this a shot. New army. New army for me. I don't normally play like this. So we'll see how this goes. Really want to play Amazons? It's a good... I commend you for that. I commend you for wanting to play Amazons. I want to play Amazons all the time. But I can never really get, pull them off in competitive situations. I could count on like one hand how many times I've won with Penthesilea's Amazons against, top tier opponents. Okay. Plenty of trees on this map. Some space for Vanguard deployments. An archer hero, as to be expected. And I do have a glaring weakness in my army. Imagine having no DLCs. Oh well. Sorry to hear that, bud. have an idea. He brought 819. Good, comparable speed. That's good. Perfect. Perfect. That's actually exactly what I want. That is exactly what I want. Okay, we've got heavy axe warriors, 4 of them. We've got renowned Lycian warriors. There's no Kopesh fighters. Oh, ooh, interesting. Air Runner. There's that guy. I was expecting to see him. I'm also expecting to see some chariots. Okay, doing the repositioning thing. Took some casualties there, but it's alright. They're now hidden. He would rather be shooting my renowned axeman and armored spearman anyway. So, Ian, the reason why Nuts is saying that is because almost everything that's in Troy right now was available for free at some point. When I was just trying to think about it, like counting it in my head, I think I've only spent maybe $10 or $12 on Troy stuff total. And that was the Blood DLC and the Ajax and Diomedes DLC. I paid for that. Okay. Well, there might not be chariots, actually. How much are heavy axe warriors, right? I don't know that one. You didn't put XP on... Hold on, okay. I have the time to count. So 819, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 units that are less than 100. So there's another unit out there of something. So these, what's 8 times 90 is 720. He's showing me 721 troops. That means there's another group of, like, 90-something, or 2 groups of 45-something. And that he's kept hidden. So it's unlikely that it's chariots. Alright, he's coming uphill now. He has time to look for my hidden units if he's also counting what he's seen of my forces. But right now, everything is hidden, just about. It's just I don't want to go ahead and step out there and give his hero free kills. But he looks like he's leaving. Yeah, he's just checking to make sure that I don't have any hidden forces over in those trees, which is wise. Now he was probably going to do the same thing over here. Or he's going to come back and try and get some arrow kills. Looks like he's coming back. So the reason I'm using the trees here is because that archer skirmisher can really punish my infantry without the protection of trees. Nah, I don't want that order. Let's just keep on keeping on. Let's move out to here. So you probably didn't notice. Yeah, that's very likely the case. Let's see here. I can't just stay here forever, so I'm going to have to eventually do something. I just don't have an answer for the Archer Skirmisher hero. And I've been getting shot by Archer Skirmisher heroes all afternoon. Yeah, he's coming in again. Yeah, he can see my armored spearmen, so he's going to start killing them. I think I just have to attack. And as soon as I start moving, he starts falling back. So I'm not leaving then. Like, my challenge is getting him into the position I want him to be in. And I'm having trouble. Actually, I know what to do. Never mind. I know how to get him to go where I want him to go. And that is, I have to give him something he wants to shoot at. I have to give him something he wants to shoot at, or else I can't get that hero to go anywhere. So we're going to go ahead and start moving guys out here. Giving him things that he wants to shoot at. Camping is the solution, but it's also not very sportsmanlike. He's going to continue to try and search for my hidden units. He has to be aware that as Argos, I can bring hidden units. So he's got to do that. There we go. Gonna go ahead and reposition a little bit. Yeah, he's got to be wondering where my stuff is. Alright, so he's coming back now. Let's just see if I can't push him a little bit. Yeah, he's going to fall back towards his forces, which is smart.
Your hero is under attack.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm still not getting him to go where I want him to go. So I think I need to pivot with the strategy a little bit more. I'm almost in a spot where he can't actually shoot me effectively. That was weird. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll position like that. I mean, at the very least, I am eating up some of his ammo. I just gotta try and find those positions where he can't easily shoot me. And that's why I'm getting so close to the ground, is because I'm actually looking for where that defilade is. It forces him to get a little bit closer than he probably wants to be. Okay, let's fall back a bit. Take some more casualties. It's fine. We're like a third of his ammo's gone now. Where are you going? No way. Yeah, no, never mind. He did know better than to do that. Okay. Okay, I found Armored Giant Spearman. That's his hidden unit. Okay. It's not the only one, though. There's going to be another one. This is... What's this? There's something right here that's throwing javelins at me. That is a Heavy Axe Warrior. Yeah, I guess it's just his army. That's fine. He's definitely got more than just Armored Giant Spearman, though. His Archer Skirmisher here is still trying to find my hidden units. Why does he keep trying to come down here? That's just weird. I guess I think he's guessing that I have units right over here, and he's trying to bait me out into attacking, and staying very aware of his hero's position. Like, he has to know I'm not just gonna pounce on him when I know he's paying close attention to his hero. That's like half of his ammo now. Let's go up here, spend some javelins real quick. Oh, wow, good timing on that move. Ah, he wants to use the ammo. I think he wants to use the javelins on these guys. I think that's the plan. I'd rather be throwing javelins at those Heavy Axe Warriors rather than the ones up here. Okay, fall back a bit. Maybe we can get some javelins on the hero. Maybe, 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 maybe. Nope. Throw javelins in their backs. Pretty please. Javelins in their backs.
One
Do I
of your
hear...
units has
There
no
they are.
more ammunition.
Yeah, javelin bath. Javelin bath. Yeah, it's been a lot of back and forth because we don't want to engage each other on each other's terms. This is a very chess-like battle if ever I've seen it. I'm definitely weak on this side, and he can just flat out break me over here. I think he's got more than enough to just beat me, but I don't. Honestly, I just think my best plan at this point is to let his hero run out of ammo. Like, and just take all of this damage. Because I can't think of anything else I can do about this guy. Because he's not going to let me get the ambush that I want. And he's got 8 very good melee units, and I've got, like, 8 or 9 so-so melee units. So he's going to cycle over these Heavy Axe Warriors, and he's going to use their ammo on my Club Warriors. I'm fine with him spending his javelins on my Club Warriors, actually. It's beneficial to me at this point. Okay, I have an idea. He's going to try to outflank. I'm going to go ahead and stop that. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, though, there goes that idea. Because he's just going to keep moving his hero and not holding still. And I think we're about to commit here, so...
Your warriors are losing heart.
Yeah, they're not going to win. The idea was just to distract them, I think. There it is. Lycian champions. Okay. I was wondering what the rest of the army was. Alright, so he's just going to plow right through these Argivaxmen. That's not a problem for him.
Your warriors have been routed.
And there's heavy Lycian chariots, too. Never mind. GG. I should have stayed. I should have stayed in forest camp position. I do not have an answer for this. Not anymore. I let him kill too many of my troops. Honestly, I'm just frustrated by this battle. I got completely outmaneuvered. Because I mean, I don't have anything I can do about the about those chariots.
Your warriors are rallying.
I seriously thought I would have seen him by now. That's why I was going after my Club Warriors. Club Warriors' javelins would have really dealt a lot of damage to the Lycian chariots. Yep. Yeah, he played the right thing. I mean, I didn't have an answer to the Archer Skirmisher hero, and now that we're here, like, there's very little I can do. I'm good with just fast forwarding. I don't see much point to the rest of this fight.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
Oh well. It was very interesting, the list that he took. Honestly, I was surprised he was able to afford the champions, the chariots, as well as the armored giant spearmen. When I saw the armored giant spearmen, I was like, okay, so he's got like one more unit out there. And when I saw it was the Lycian champions, I was like, ooh, that's a little tough. But the heavy axe warriors, they must be a lot more affordable than I was giving them credit for. Let's go take a peek at that. The oh wow, they're only 650. I really overestimated their funds. Holy cow! No wonder. No wonder. I was expecting them to be more like an 1100 fund unit. I probably could have fought these guys a lot more. Aaroner, I don't know why you said that. You just said, honestly, I minimized browser so I didn't see anything you saw. Okay. I believe you. Yeah, no, I had no idea those were that affordable. That's how he was able to afford the two heavy Lycian chariots, the champion, the giant. That really was a value buy right there. I was expecting them to be a lot better. Now that I see their stats, it makes sense. They're not that great of a unit, and I definitely could have engaged them. I could have engaged them, and the renowned Lycian warriors would have been a bit of a sticker, but very interesting not seeing any renowned Kopesh fighters. That was fascinating. I knew when I saw the four renowned Lycian warriors that was going to be it. The Archer Skirmisher hero, I was just trying to get him out of position that whole time, and I couldn't. The problem with that plan still was that all I had was Night Runners. And I thought for a minute that the Night Runners might have been useful until I saw the heavy chariots on the field. Once I saw the heavy chariots, that was doomed. I can't believe he kept them hidden that long. Because let me tell you why. Air Runner is the kind of person who complains constantly about people forest camping, and that's what I was doing to him. He hates it when people forest camp, and I spent a good portion of that battle forest camping because I wanted to avoid the damage off that archer skirmisher hero, and yeah, it ended up he was a lot more patient than I was in the end. I figured he would have shown me his whole hand, like at least 5 minutes before. What am I trying to say? I figured he would have shown me his whole army at least by the time that like 5 minutes of the battle had gone by. I didn't think he was going to keep them hidden that long. It was really, really good play on his part to not take my bait, especially the forest camping. He wasn't taking that bait. He wasn't moving forward. He wasn't going to get his archer skirmisher out of position. He kept him mobile, so I couldn't come up with a plan on where to pounce on him. Regardless, though, I didn't have the army to beat his. If it had been an open field battle, my forces would have lost. Regardless of the terrain, regardless of the stalking or the vanguard deployment. Let's see, so it was 4 Night Runners, 2 Club Warriors. The Club Warriors, he was right, at least by his actions. I feel like he was right to target them. The reason he targeted them is because they have javelins that will destroy heavy chariots. And that's why he was trying so hard to kill them with the javelins. They also don't have a shield, so the javelins from the Axe Warriors was very well spent by targeting the Club Warriors, because the Club Warriors can't block those javelins, and the Club Warriors are a relatively cheap unit anyway, so you probably didn't even care about their javelins. But the javelins on the Club Warriors are a threat to a chariot. So that was why he was very wise to target that unit. As for the rest of my army, the 2 Argiv Swordmasters are a good pick, I feel like, if your opponent's bringing renowned Khopesh fighters. I think the Argiv Swordmasters will do pretty well against renowned Khopesh. I brought the 2 Argiv Axemen, and that was pretty much it for my medium infantry. And then my heavies, it was the 2 renowned Axemen and the 1 armored spearman, which, honestly, I had to turn them into bait for the hero so that I could try and get the hero out of position. But, again, you're playing against a good opponent. That's just never going to happen. And then with all that fun spent here, and I hadn't even dipped into chariots or centaurs or Spartoi, all I had left to buy was my hero. I felt the Defender Protector was going to be a good bet. Or not the Protector, which one was it? I think I picked the Veteran? No, it was the Protector. Picked the Protector because I was hoping I could, do some fortifying and against, for the main line against his main line. But the problem is that we weren't getting a mainline engagement because neither one of us wanted to play into the other person's hand. So, and ultimately by doing that, I played into his hand. So there we go. Heavy Axe Warriors are a skirmish unit. Yeah, definitely. I'd agree with that. It was... I mean, they only get the 2 javelins. 75 range, 26 damage. If I was watching, I wouldn't have gotten melted in that trap. Death, which trap was it? Mine or his? I'm on the screen and it says you're still playing. Okay. All army maneuvering was to bring you out. Yeah, and even still, I didn't really expose myself until I wanted to. It's funny because I was just talking about that army. Oh, it's already gone. In the end, I was in the position I wanted to be in, and that position was based on the thought that you didn't have any chariots. I had my Night Runners right where I wanted them. At the end, I had them right where I wanted them. But, Aaroner, you didn't have to leave. You're up next. Since you won, you win the right to stay in the room. And I will be hosting a new lobby. I will definitely be hosting a new lobby. So it'll be Aaroner versus Ian. I'm going to go ahead and set it up. Let's see here. Host battle. This one will be Jarl's YouTube 3. Boom. And I'm going to pick the map, and then I'm going to step out. Let's see here. Let's do... Oh, Aaron is going to sleep. Ian, it's never fair. It's Total War. What are you talking about? Total War is never fair. Somebody else can play. We'll play in the Mudlands. Let's do Mudlands. Aaron, if you got time for one more, that'll be okay by me. King of the Hill style. Oh, well, D's Nutsing has just jumped in. So I'm going to go ahead and step out. And, let me put on the one spectator slot. And, may have a chance after Ian. Is there someone else in line? Yeah, you could join in. Ian, you can join in too. Because I'm going into the spectator slot. There's still space in this game. I can't find my own game. There it is. Oops. Wrong button. Spectate. You don't have any more troll builds. I didn't see any trolls. What trolls are you talking about? You mean the giants? Okay, we got Ian versus D's Nutsing on the Mudlands. And we're looking at... Oh, I should put up my army blocker. Because I realize I can see somebody's army. There we go. Put up some Warhammer 3. Oh, and the battle's going right in. That was quick. I didn't even really get a chance to look at the army. Whoops, wrong button. Let's go into performance mode. There we go. All right, so we're loading into the battle now. Aaron, I don't know what you mean by troll builds. Was that last battle a troll build? It was cunning because you didn't take renowned Kopesh fighters. Quite cunning. I think my game's about to crash. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I think my game's about to crash. Because the music stopped, the loading bar is full, but nothing's happening. Oh, we are loading in. Perfect. We got it. We got it. Look at the sun. I don't think you could call it a troll build just because you didn't bring Kopesh. Let's go ahead and take a look at funds real quick. So we've got that. These Labrys, that's fine. Amazon Chargers, fine. Mediums, fine. Everything else is also fine. That's a Penthesilea build, all right. And that, oh my god, Ian, this is an illegal build. You're only allowed 2 chariots of each weight category. So that means you could only bring 2 of the heavy Lycian chariots and not 4. And it means you can only bring 2 of the light chariots. And that means 2 winged Lycian chariots or 2 archer chariots or 1 of each. You can't bring 6 light chariots. So we're going to try this again, but this time I tell you what you're building. I can't see your army, however. Let me go ahead and put up my blocker again. The army you're allowed to bring, Ian, is 2 winged Lycian chariots, 2 heavy Lycian chariots. Death, don't it's already too late. It's the Mudlands. I know. It was a rules breach, but that's okay, because Ian, I can talk you through the rest of it. You keep the axes that you had; those were fine. You keep the other light infantry you had; that was fine. You're allowed to bring 3 heavy infantry. Heavy is identified by the hexagon in the shield. 4 medium infantry, which is identified by the diamond-shaped shield. And you're only allowed to bring 2 heavy chariots and 2 light chariots. I would say the two heavy Lycian and the 2 winged Lycian. All right, that's what you're allowed to do there. Okay, this will be a very interesting fight because Penthesilea is not very well equipped for fighting chariots. I feel like. But the mud means that those chariots are going to be a lot less effective. So this will be interesting when it's all done. When it's all set and good to go, anyway. Ian, if there's any questions, you can message me either on Discord or in the chat, and I'll pay attention. And as for D's not saying just keep your army the way it is. No other changes. I think we're good though. Yeah, it's fine. I just wish I could see the other team when loading into a new battle. 2, Ian. The game caps you at 2. Withered Fields could be good, yes, but I want to play on Mudlands. I want to see a Mudlands map. Mudlands is one of my favorite maps. It is quite balanced. So with those Lycian champions, how much do they cost? Does anybody know off the top of their head how much a Lycian champion costs? I think they're 1,300 or something like that. So you could bring 2 of those, and then you could afford to bring 1 more heavy infantry, and then you're pretty much done. Okay, well, you can't completely remake the army, because there was a rules breach. I tell you what the army is now. Because I want to keep it as close to what it was. So the light infantry that you took, you need to bring all of that light infantry back again. And the reason for that is because we had to restart. Discussing saw your army, and you saw his army, and so to let you just come in, do a rules breach, and then completely remake your army based off of what you could do it based off of what you saw from your opponent. So I tell you what your army is. And I want to maintain it as close to what it was. So that light infantry you had stays the same. You bring 2 winged Lycian chariots and 2 heavy Lycian chariots. You can bring, actually, here. I'm actually stepping out. Hold on. Because I need to look at it. Okay, yes, the 2 Lycian champions are okay. And you're allowed to bring 1 and only 1 more heavy infantry. So it could be like 1 companion, 1 heavy Eastern Spearman, or 1 heavy axe warrior. For your medium, you can bring any 4 mediums. So 4 renowned Lycian, 4 renowned Kopesh, 4 Kopesh, 4 Eastern Spearmen, any 4. You're bringing 2 winged Lycian chariots, and you're bringing 2 heavy Lycian chariots. 2 of each. And the rest can be whatever you want. Sounds like a party in the mud, especially when both sides start in the mud. Yup. Mud party. Mud time. Muddy, muddy, muddy. Now let me get back into the game to spectate. There we go. Yep, Nutsing's ready. Yes, you could bring as many skirmishers as you like. I can't see your current build, but you can bring hunters, yes. The units I've already told you, that's what you have to bring. I can't see your current build. Alright, we're starting. Here we go. Let me go ahead and turn off the screen blocker. Where'd it go? Oh, it's down here. And performance mode. Here we go. Alright, so we already know Penthesileia's build. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is good. This will work. Good luck, everybody. Have fun in the mud. Muddy, 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 muddy. Muddy! Let me hide foliage real quick. Oh, that is hidden foliage. The trees are barren and gross and cinematic. Yeah. Time for mud wrestling. I also like the subtle fog, the caws of the ravens. The chirping of grasshoppers. Get lost in the woods. Okay, sounds like we're getting going. And we have begun! Let's get a look at the total battlefield scenario. So here's our big mud slick right here. Beautiful thing that it is. We do have these forces over a nice spread from the Penthesilea faction, and a nice little clump. Not a blob. Definitely not a blob. A very defensive clump for Lycia. We do have hints of chariots moving up here. Let's see what's going to happen. They wisely stop before touching mud, but not the heavies. Here come the heavy chariots. They definitely something's got to be done about this archer skirmisher. But the problem is that the speed of these chariots just dipped down to 22. We are going to see a lot of archer skirmisher fire coming off of the hero from D's Nutsing's army. But actually, these chariots are going to get close enough to shoot. Yeah, here comes the javelins.
Hero is under attack.
So even though the mud is bad for chariots, these chariots do have a ranged option, and the ranged option can help to keep D's Nutsing's hero away. So we'll see if that maintains itself. Ooh, what a devious little maneuver here. This unit, the Harpies, does have stalk, so a very, very fascinating little maneuver there. And I bet you it's also happening over here. Ah, yes indeed. Cavalry is keeping itself available. The cavalry does not care about the mud, so this is a very good map, I feel, for Penthesilea and for Hippolyta, and that their cavalry can just dance over the mud, dance through the trees, not have a care in the world. Ooh, we might see some action over here soon. The Lycian wing chariots. Oh no. Okay, well, here comes some javelins. They do have a fear effect. That's why the fire just went around the wing Lycian chariot banner there. They just took a morale penalty. And the Hippopotami and the horsewomen are going to go ahead and chase there. So we do have the Amazon players, the first one to get across the... Oh, we're falling back. Okay. So doing a little bit of a jab counterpunch. Nobody's really committing to an attack. I would have thought that the Lycian chariots would have been in trouble. But then again, this is the fastest chariot in the game at the speed of 105. The Hippopotami is actually... It says that their speed is actually nerfed in the mud. That shouldn't be the case. Let's see if there's actually a performance jump when they cross the mud. Now it says they should be moving faster, but I can't tell because they stopped moving. Well, that was fascinating. Alright, we're moving back across the mud because we're about to get shot by archers again, but here comes some supporting unit. And we are getting
The foe has
more further
sighted
up.
your
Oh,
hidden units.
we can see the Harpies now. Harpies do need to be worried about chariots because they are, after all, a light infantry. A lot of very coy play here. Very, very coy. Labrys Infantry feels a really good pick. I like Labrys Infantry. I also like Daughters of Ares. The companions of Sarpedon here have gotten torn apart, meanwhile, by the Archer Skirmisher hero. We're up to 35 kills on the hero, and this is a half-health companion of Sarpedon now. Look at the pile of bodies here on the end. They're just lining up. Ugh. And this is a problem. People need to have answers for chariot heroes, for skirmish chariot heroes. Actually, is this even a skirmish chariot? No, it's actually on horseback, because here's the thing. Amazon heroes got a recent buff. They can now actually take advantage of the sharpshooter ability while on horseback. They couldn't do that before. So we got Harpy Fiends moving up over here, dishing out some terror javelins. And again, punch, counter punch, right? Like very coy play, moving in, moving out, moving in, moving out. Chariots are coming out here, and these Harpies might be a little bit too far out of position, but that's what the Hippopokoi are for. The Hippopokoi and the horsewomen can force these chariots back, and the chariots are going to think twice before they go in to attack the Harpies, and then they're going to take a little bit more javelin damage. This is now, with the heavy Lycian chariots being over here, it's too much for the Hippopokoi and the horsewomen to take, so they're going to fall back. Looks like we're going to get a renowned Khopesh fighters chasing the Harpy Fiends, and that means... Ooh, the javelin's right in the back of the Harpy Fiends. That was well spent. Harpy Fiends have taken a ton of damage, taken a ton of morale hits here, but here comes the cavalry to do something about it. Don't put chariots in scrubs, dude. Looks like we're trying to chase the Harpies over here, and they think they're getting a little bit too close to the trees. The trees is exactly where the horsewomen want to be. And, oh, meanwhile, this renowned Khopesh fighter got rear charged by the Hippopokoi. Horsewomen are here. Harpy Fiends are throwing their javelins. Because their javelins have a fear effect, that's going to rout the Khopesh fighters pretty quickly. We do have the Lycian champions coming to support. Man, the companions of Sarpedon down to just 14 in their number now. And the Labrys infantry, I feel like they can attack. I feel like they can. It's, you know, the heavy Anatolian skirmishers is a unit to be worried about. But you can... That's the thing. The light infantry, they can play in the mud a lot better than most. The heavy chariots have fallen back, but so have the Harpies and the cavalry. They've also fallen back. The Lycian chariots are going to go ahead and spend their ammo.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Here comes the Lycian champions. They've lost a ton of their morale because of the Harpy Fiends, and we'll see what the cavalry wants to do about them. Looks like they're just going to go ahead and avoid, while the Harpy Fiends stay in the relative protection of the mud and spend javelins. Oh wait, the cavalry's splitting up here. Oh, the Hippopokoi's going to take the charge. And then the horsewomen are going to support it from behind. And that's a discouraged unit getting rear charged. That might break the Lycian champions before the companions of Sarpedon arrive. Broken unit, and the companions of Sarpedon are now charging in here. They're going to try and get whatever kills they can, but now they're being targeted by the Harpies. And their morale might break too. That shattered the Lycian champions. Holy cow. Meanwhile, battle is joined out here. We do have the heavy Lycian chariots are going to try and chase after the archer skirmisher hero, regardless of the position in the mud. But the Amazon cavalry is now coming into rear attack. What looks like the Lycian companions. Ooh, Labrys infantry got devastated by Lycian champions here. This Khopesh fighter, though, just got rear charged by Labrys infantry, and here comes the Hippopokoi. Kaboom. A very, very gentle kaboom, actually. I think they definitely do seem to have their speed affected by the mud. So that is not what it says on their unit card. Their unit card says that they should have speed and combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored by this unit. Apparently that just means trees and not mud. This is a terrain and that shouldn't be affecting them. This wing Lycian chariot, I didn't see what happened to it, but it is gone. It's absolutely gone. This heavy... Ooh, the heavy Lycian chariot did catch hero of D's Nutsing. And, however, there's going to be... Oh my gosh. Point-blank javelins. Harpies. Oh, and here comes the cavalry. Pouncing in on top of that. This is an interesting fight. Oh, we got the horsewomen are chasing the heavy Lycian chariot. And there's also, again, the Harpy javelins helping to hurt their morale. But the Harpy Fiends are now out of ammo. So it's just horsewomen versus chariots, and the Harpies are going to charge into melee. Holy cow. Lycia definitely won the infantry engagement against the Labrys infantry by the looks of things, but there's still spare Labrys infantry here. Oh, and here comes the Hippopokoi. Here comes the Hippopokoi. A big hit. And that's definitely going to take the renowned Kopish fighters out of the match. The Lycian champions are trying to hold on. And oh, wow. This archer skirmisher hero is unfortunately getting punished by the harpies of Lycia. However, this hero still has plenty of ammo to use, but he's running out of morale fast, and the balance of power is quickly shifting. The chariots are gone. That's the chain route. That's it. That's it. GG. That was a good one for Penthesilea. Very nice penny play. I really liked seeing the use of the harpies. You don't often get them. One of my favorite things I used to do all the time is take units like Daughters of Ares and Harpies and the Furies, all of which are fear-causing units, and have them all, boom, one big hit all at one time, and just take somebody out of the match by morale breaking them. You are limited in how much you can buy, however, and the Furies are extremely expensive for being a light cavalry, but he made do by bringing one Daughter of Ares, 2 heavy cavalry, and the 2 horsewomen. I'm very disappointed that the cavalry was slowed down by the mud, because it says right there on the unit card that should not be the case. The solid army, the choice of renowned Kopish fighters is a good one. 120 kills for this unit, and 102 for this Lycian champion. Regardless of the fact that he was getting torn up by the archer skirmisher, the archer skirmisher only managed 77 kills, but they were expensive. So Ian, don't be disheartened. That was a very good play all around, and you were forcing These Nutsing to be very, very coy with his cavalry by your chariot play. So that was good. That was good. These Nutsing says, dude, I knew the Harpies are OP. The Harpies are a really, really solid unit. Let's talk about Harpies for a second. I'm going to step out of the lobby just to talk about the Harpies. Oh, wrong button. Custom battle. Let's talk about Harpies. Let's talk about you and me. So you can bring up to 3 of the one and 1 of the other. You can bring 3 regular Harpies, and their javelin damage is 44 with 20 points of it being armor piercing, which already makes them one of the best javelin units in the game. But on top of that is their decent melee attack and their weapon damage of 125. The Harpy Fiends, however, 46 melee attack, 160 weapon damage bonus versus spears. If paired off against a spear unit in the late stages of a battle, because you don't use them as sword units, you use them as skirmish units. But if you put them into the late stages of a battle, that 160 damage is going to translate to 180, or just shy of 175 and a little bit extra. 170, we'll round up and say 176. That's a really good damage output for melee. The problem is very small hit points, only 45 armor, no shields. Morale is okay. The speed is good. The melee attack is good. The melee defense is not so good. So these gals, I should say, can get torn apart. That is something to be wary of. The javelins, though, that discourage effect is so nice, and you put it in the right target at the right time. You can break a unit before it's ready to break. So that was very, very good. Let's see if the lobby's still there, or if they both bailed out. There it is. Oh, it says they're playing. Did you guys go into round 2? I can't spectate a game that's already happening. Oh well, that looks like that's it for that anyway. So, wow, I've actually been doing this for 3 hours. Holy cow. I think we got time for one more battle. And let me go ahead and host a new one. This is Jarl's YouTube the 4th. Here. 4. Here we go. Let me pick the map. This time it's going to be D's Nutsing versus whoever else joins. Poseidon's Cliffs. Poseidon's Cliffs. We're doing Poseidon's Cliffs. This is a fun map. Alright, so I'm going to wait until D's Nutsing or D's Nutsing's foe joins the room. There he is. Okay, and then I'm going to step out. D's Nutsing, you jump in. And I'm going to join as spectator. There it is. Spectate. I didn't want to bring Furies because the Hippopokoi are a melee cav. The Furies are more to cause fear, and I had already got the Harpies. I totally understand that. D's Nutsing. And again, the Furies are very expensive compared to the Hippopokoi. Excuse me. And they're more fragile. They're much more fragile. So let me go ahead and put up my screen blocker before I forget. We're gonna do, let's do this one in honor of that Penthesilea victory. There she is. I tried 1 month ago. Harpies killed my RS. Renowned Spears. I'm not sure what RS is. Oh, classic. Okay, we're getting Dardania versus Sparta on this map. That's going to be a lot of fun. This will be a ton of fun. So in the recent tournament that a bunch of us did, Sparta came across as a real surprise faction in that tournament. I don't know how many times it was played, but I think it only managed to lose like twice. You mean the renowned Kopesh fighters? Teasnut Singh? I mean, I'm trying to think of renowned swords. Renowned swords. Who has renowned swords? Is that? Oh, that's Phthia. That's Phthia's swords, isn't it? Yeah, the renowned swords of Phthia have like only 125 weapon damage for their 980 funds cost. Oh, from the Hector roster. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's a 700, 800 fund unit. It's a medium sword. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that the Harpies killed them in melee. Doesn't surprise me at all. But yeah, no, Sparta was a real surprising turnout in that tournament. I'd have to go back and like watch all of the matchups and see how often it was picked and how often it won, because it just did really, really well in those conditions. It has very powerful heavy infantry. It has probably the best light infantry in the game, and not a lot of answers to its effectiveness either. Dardania was another standout faction, but everybody was expecting Dardania to do well in that tournament. Dardania's got really, really good heavy infantry, really, really good light infantry, good in the sense that they're affordable, and then everything in between. I think they have the largest melee infantry selection and can bring more than anybody else. So it's a very, very solid faction for those reasons. And let me just run some math real quick before Kunk readies up, because I think he's good just off of what I'm seeing. Those are fine. That's fine. 3,000. Oh, that's more than fine. And then those three, that's fine. Okay, so Kunk, your roster's good. You're set. If this is it, I think you might be able to spend some XP though, but otherwise, we're good. I'll have to wait until I see Deesnut Singh's battle in the battlefield to know whether or not that army's valid, but I'm pretty sure it will be. Also, by the way, if you two are interested in participating in the tournament that I'm going to be doing, please make sure you join Death's Discord. I'll make sure somebody who's watching right now, go grab the link from for the invite link for Death's Discord. Or you know what, I could do that right now while we're loading in. What am I talking about? Let's see here it is. Invite people, copy, and I'm just gonna put that in the chat. This is the Discord. This is where we're going to be organizing out of. Is that the right one? Yeah, Total War Troy. There we go. This is where we are going to be organizing the tournament out of. 100% it's going to be there. And I'm telling you right now, that is the best community for Total War multiplayer Troy that's out there. Okay, so Deesnut Singh, let me look at your roster. That is very cheap. Those are your normal cheaps. That's okay. That's okay. Well, that's a choice, but that's also okay. Oh, I get it. I get it. They don't work the way you think they will, but I get it. And I like this play too. I feel like this guy watches me. I feel like he watches my channel, because this feels like an army I would take. It's a beautiful map, though. I had a 2v2 here that I was really, really proud of. I played as Dardania. No, I played as Amazons. Or was I Dardania? I was Dardania, and my opponent was Amazon. And there was a Dardania player over here, and I had an ally who I can't remember what he brought. Oh, he was also an Amazon. It was Dardania and Amazon versus Dardania and Amazon. That's right. And it was the video, I called it like Fight Together, Die Alone. Something like that. The two of us fought together, but they fought in a very split formation. The Amazon player was here. The Dardanian player was here. The Dardanian player didn't want to leave his defensive position, and we were able to bait out the Amazon player and kill them. Okay, so now that we're into the battlefield, here we go. Dardanian defenders, one of my favorites. We have Dardanian spearmen. They're currently putting their shields in their hands, not in the shield on the back. We got more of them over here. Let's go ahead and turn that cover off. We got centaurs. We got heavy chariots. We got light spears. We got Laconian militia. We got shielded spearmen, and they're in charger mode, so their weapon damage is buffed up to 125. That's impressive considering their cost. This is like a 500 fun unit tops, and it's 125 weapon damage in charger mode. That's really, really cool. Penny overlays in the way. Thank you. So I know I'm totally done after this battle, is because I make exhaustion mistakes like that. Light spear runners are making their presence known. They just threw some javelins at some savage centaurs. Centaurs are taking it and are moving along. This is a spear runner off on its own. There's the others are on the... Oh my goodness, heavy chariots. Here we go. Here we go. This one's kicking off, folks. This one's definitely kicking off. And before they can get into the scrubs, and before those reinforcement chargers get up here, the chariots are going to fall back. But that means we've got... Oh gosh. And it's a very, very lonely Laconian militia that has to deal with this now. So Sparta's split. Its forces are split with Dardania right in between them. Let's just see how this plays out. The Laconian militia is doomed. But they are going to send in a light spear runner to kind of try and flank attack this. Let me go ahead and turn off that foliage. There we go.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Another big charge. The Dardanian mob doesn't have much of a chance in all of this, but neither does the Laconian militia. We do have our chariots kind of orbiting around, but I feel like Dardania is in a mostly protected position at this point. Harpies are trying to get in here. Oh, we got centaurs versus light spear runners. This is something I've been curious about. And it looks like the centaurs didn't get the charge in. Oh, they're just going to run them right over. Holy cow. Light infantry, that paper-thin mass. Cyclops, we're about to get a boulder chuck. Oh, it was a canceled boulder. He was thinking about throwing it, and then he changed his mind. Cyclops really, really close by. Dardanian spearman against an armored spearman. That's not going to go well for the Dardanian spearman. The Savage Centaur Warriors just ran over like 5 guys in the armored spearmen, and they're going into the cavalry to try and bail out the Dardanian defenders with this armored spearman, a rear charge, and a fear-causing unit. The reinforced chariots just chased off the hero a little bit. We got javelins raining in here now on the armored spearmen. Harpies, 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 harpies. These light spear runners are also going to get a little bit of a javelin bath. The chariot charge can happen right outside the edge of the scrubs, and man, did they get a huge hit in. And here comes some Dardanian defenders. They're going to have to get rear charged by this. But the javelins from the harpies are coming in. Oh, man. Oh, the Dardanian defenders are about to break, though. Holy cow. Yeah, they're broken. That's a huge loss. That's a lot of Dardanian defender that just got killed off there and is now routing. The Archer Skirmisher hero is up to 43 kills.
No problem.
Whew. Man, this battle's exhausting. I'm having fun with it though. The light spear runners are... They came in here, they followed the centaurs, the savage centaur warriors, and pretty much routed one of them with the support of the armored spearmen. So there's this light spear runner here, and the other two, I think, are out of the map. No, they're kind of spread out. We got chariots in the scrubs running over harpies. Holy cow! And these Dardanian spearmen are probably going to do just fine against these chariots. I do hear an Aristea. That's from the Archer hero. Archer hero is looking for targets, but everybody's in the scrubs right now. The chariots are going to try and get out of the trees, but I think the Dardanian spearmen can get a ton of damage. Look at the XP that this Dardanian spearman has picked up. It's almost at one full rank just from the chariots alone. Chariots are getting torn apart. The Cyclops is now fighting the hero. Holy cow! Oh my goodness. The hero's trying to get in here to bail out, no, to help wrap up these chariots. That chariot just got dusted by Dardanian spearmen. I love it. I love it. Say it with me now. Don't put your chariots in scrubs, dude. Oh man, we do have some regroup light spear runners, but they're out here kind of trying to figure out what they're going to do. Very healthy Dardanian defender just spent the last of its ammo. It's chasing after this armored spearman, but the armored spearman is healing is what it's doing. It's over here healing. Okay, oh man, we got the Aristea on this hero. He's gonna go to town on these Dardanian spearmen, but the armored spearmen are getting beat. Chasing a beaten Dardanian defender. We have light spear runners versus Dardanian mob. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the light infantry fight nobody asked for. Here we go. The only way this light infantry fight gets better is if the night runners show up. Holy cow. Okay, we're back at the scrubs with this chariot, but this chasing off the Dardania. It's getting revenge. It's getting revenge against that Dardanian spearman. They cannot be allowed to live for harassing that reinforced chariots like they did. However, the Archer Skirmisher heroes could come in here and deal some heavy damage. I think it's shooting at the Cyclops has, like, no damage on it. These Harpies have just spent less of their ammo. They have half their stamina. They could get in here now. They're going to have to. Light Spear Runners just got charged by a very, very weakened Savage Centaur Warrior. And now we got the Javelins from the Harpies are going to support the Dardanian defenders. That might actually turn the tide of this battle in the Dardanian defenders' favor, regardless of their morale. However, a shielded spearman is coming along and is going to try and push these Harpies out of position. Dardanian defender back here is regrouped, but we haven't seen it yet. The hero and the Cyclops are very, very healthy and is the majority of the balance of power in support of Sparta right now. But the Harpies don't rule them out. They shattered that light spear runner. Now they need to get to somewhere safer before they get stuck fighting this Cyclops. I don't think they'll be very happy in that fight. This Dardanian defender, oh, the Harpies fired, got stopped because of that shielded spearman. They're now shattered, so can those Harpies turn around? Oh, they're trying. Instantly throwing their javelins at the uh-oh, it froze. No, you can't freeze now. It was just getting good. Ah! And we're at a moment of pause. Well, the world is Dardanian defenders. Dardanian defender. The earth is Dardanian defender. That cloud, Dardanian defender. This hero is a Dardanian defender. We are all Dardanian defender now. What was it? One McClanty, one son. No McClanty, no son. Throwback reference to one of my earlier streams from last year. I think this is going to be it. Oh no! This was so good! As I'm looking at the battlefield from here, I think I can call this for Sparta. But it would have been really, really nice to see what those Harpies could do in the late stage. But I think we could call this one for Sparta. The balance of power is solidly in Sparta's favor. The Cyclops, the Chariots, and the hero still in play. And one very healthy heavy spear. The big question mark was whether or not this group of Harpies over here could turn the tide for these Dardanian defenders, but those Dardanian defenders are just way too hurt at this stage to be able to turn anything around. So I think if this doesn't unfreeze, I think we can call this for Sparta. But but Dardania does have plays that it can still pull off. It depends on how this hero uses his ammo, and it depends on how this light infantry fight goes over here. The light infantry fight that nobody asked for. If that goes well, and actually if this unit isn't routing, if this unit is in play, it's another threat that the archer needs to be wary of. These Dardanian defenders over here could come in play. There's so many tools still on the battlefield. But I think this is going to crash. I'm just going to become one with this rock, I guess. Rock. This rock is a Dardanian defender. Dardania, it was a valiant effort. We salute you. We are all Dardanian defender now. That spear runner has 233 kills. Oh, dang! Really? Oh, you concede? I think that was our Dardanian player there, Kunk, saying I give the victory. It sounds like he's saying I give you the win. I concede to defeat, I think. What a fight that was, regardless. It's a shame that this is the best battle we've had all stream. It's a shame that this is the one that gets 86th. Okay, yep. Kunk agrees with my assessment. This is a Spartan win, but wow, what a fight it was. What a fight it was. Really, really enjoyed that. The Dardanian defender apparently with 233 kills. That's something else. Oh, we're stuck here, though. We're just stuck here. I'd like to be able to get the statistics. I don't think we're gonna, though. Did everybody leave the game? Is it just me here now? Alright, well, regardless... Like, if you're still playing, if you're in this game, Kunk, D's, like, go ahead and, like, close it out. Like, you know, go to escape and, yeah, and hit, like, concede, defeat, end battle, whatever you need to do. You know, they might have. Let me just, here. Fine, I'll do it. I was hoping I'd still be able to see the statistics. Oh, okay! The game crashed. That's it, folks. We're done. We're done. Here, all of the memes. Boom. Here we go. That was it for me. That was it. Boom, boom, boom. All the screen blockers. There you go. Oh, man. That's it. That's it. And that's where I'm going to end it, too. Thank you so much for coming out and for playing. All of the games were good today. Definitely enjoyed it. Always fun. Ta-ta, everybody. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video, okay? And please join the Discord if you haven't already. All right. Have a good one.